Introducing Volansis Analytics Data Coach Workshop. You know you need to develop analytics skills. Data is here to stay and has the potential to deliver enormous value. But learning new skills can be time-consuming, expensive, and may not be applicable to your role. You want to ensure skills are practical, hands-on, yet comprehensive to develop strong analytical foundations. However, it's not enough to train analysts and data scientists in isolation. In today's business world, cross-functional teams must collaborate to ensure analytics projects are successful, analyst to executive. You or your organization needs to gain business value. The challenge is not the technology, but the lack of knowledge and processes. A 2020 New Vantage Partners study found that business adoption of big data continues to be a struggle for firms, and it's mostly driven by people and process challenges. All hope is not lost, though. A 2020 McKinsey study found that firms that get the highest value from their data and AI investments are 3.5 times more likely to invest in training. So how can you learn from their successes? Let me introduce myself. I'm Pamela Taylor, an analytics director with over 20 years of experience in numerous industries, including healthcare, manufacturing, consumer goods, and consulting. I've seen these challenges firsthand. My background in both engineering and business allows me to see both sides of the organization. It's often difficult for the analytics teams to speak the language of the business to solve the problems that the business most cares about. On the other side, it's challenging for the business to envision a future where analytical outputs transform the way that they work. The Volansis Analytics Data Coach Workshop teaches people the fundamental technical data science and analytical skills combined with business acumen that your team needs to collaborate. Most importantly, teams learn a common way of thinking, and these skills can be used repeatedly within your organization. So let's get into some details about the workshop itself. It's based on cognitive learning theory and consists of 8 components. Most importantly, it aligns with existing work and can be used with custom content for your organization. It allows your team to work on a real-life use case from your problem set, so there's no need to translate learning to application. You develop a real-life solution in the workshop itself, building confidence and capacity in your team, building the translation of business to analytics, and vice versa. The Data Coach curriculum, the one displayed here, is a data science competency upskilling program and can take about 2 weeks. The program can be customized from 2 to 5 weeks depending on the audience of your organization as well as the demands of the problem itself. The workshop layout is based on phases, which lead to activities, which lead to techniques. The phases are based on CRISP-DM, which is a well-known data science model for data mining. The activities are based on the IIBA-based business analysis approach to assess data. And the techniques are a combination of the data science model plus the business model. So why should you go with the workshop? The Data Coach Workshop itself trains your team quickly and comprehensively. Most importantly, it's a hybrid methodology that combines business analytics and data science. It also outlines best practices by team role, whether you be an analyst, a manager, or an executive. It uses a cognitive thinking framework and a guided workflow to ensure that the business problem translation is solvable by an analytics solution. Last but not least, there is mentoring and ongoing support for the solution itself. And it can be done relatively quickly in 2 to 5 weeks, depending on the problem scope. And past participants' feedback shows that this approach works for team members in various points of their career, new to experienced, and with different levels of the organization, entry level to executive. Contact Volansis Analytics via phone, web, or email today. Volansis can help you build a diverse cross-functional team who can collectively translate your data to decisions.